Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. So last week we came in and we cut out the bottom rust holes of the door and now it fits perfectly. Well, not quite. So off camera I did have to come back and do a bunch of trimming. So I do have some body work down there on the bottom, but we're not going to worry about that today. As you can see, the door fits where it needs to go. It's pretty flush. Obviously, it has movement, and that's because we don't have any of the rubber in. The door obviously probably needs to come back maybe 1/10 of an inch just to get it perfect where it needs to go, as it rubs a little in here, but I'm not too worried about that right now. What I am worried and what we are going to be trying to get done today is start welding up these holes that are here for some old mirrors. Get these knocked in, flattened out, welded up, sanded back, and get this thing looking smooth. We're also going to work on trying to grind a lot of this ugly old green and blue and whatever color paint is here, as well as get rid of any other rust spots that come up. We have already removed our door handle. That was just 2 little screws. But now what we're going to do is we're going to take the door back off, put it back on the back of the truck, and start grinding this back so that we can see what we need to do to fill these holes so we don't have to worry about anything on the outside of the door that is going to make this thing look ugly. So now those holes are all welded up and they look really good. So now what we need to do is we're just going to come in and start getting rid of this old ugly green paint and just grinding it off. It's going to take a little bit and we have a lot to do. We may open up some more dents, some more welds, and other things like that. Now down at the bottom, we're not going to touch that here on camera. I have a little bit of grinding away of some more welds and I need to pop out some metal as it did warp just a bit. Nothing that I'm too worried about, but we have this windshield or window up here covered, even though I'm probably going to order a new one because it's only like $40. So I'm not that worried about that, but let's go ahead and start getting rid of some of this ugly old green paint so that we can get this thing ready for its next coat of primer. So let's go ahead and start grinding away. So that door has been ground all the way down, and now it is ready for a skim coat. I do have a little bit of dent pulling to do on the very bottom, but we're going to mainly stick up here and probably to around here, as there is a little dip in the here, and that is from some warpage of when I was welding. That is a little bit of my fault, 100% actually, 100% my fault. And what that is that I just ran the bead too long and it warped the panel in a couple different spots. Not a big deal. We'll pop that out. Not that hard to do. We'll get this thing wiped down and get that skim coat on. Well, we already did the wipe down, so let's go ahead and start mixing up our filler and get a nice layer of coat on here that we can start grinding, or sorry, sanding off to make this thing nice, flat, and smooth. Because along the way, there are a couple dents, dings, and things in here that are just a little too small to work with to just pull out. They're right, just little indentations in the metal, nothing that you really want to touch. So we'll get the filler out, we'll put a nice little skim coat on this thing, and get this thing ready for some primer. So after a few hours of sanding back that thick filler, it's all down and it is all flat. As you can see, there was quite a few imperfections in the panel, so it came out really nice. In some spots it's thicker, in some spots you can see bare metal. So what's next on this door? We need to get the inside taken care of. That's for another episode, because we have unfortunately run out of time for this week. We'll see you guys next Saturday when we continue working on the C10. I think we're gonna flip over and do the next door on the outside, get that one squared away, and then start working on the interior of the door. That is, getting the windows set, getting all of the stuff ready for the door. Now, like I said, that is gonna be a wrap for today's video, so make sure you smash that sub button, make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you follow so you can see us again next Saturday, and we'll see you guys then.